Everybody, my name is Chris Lemp and I'm from the Dynamic Drum School, and today I want to teach you how to play All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey. I'm going to break the song down into 4 levels so it's easy for beginner to intermediate drummers to learn how to play the song. So let's get right to it. With level 1, this will be just for beginners that are starting out. The drum beat and the fills will be quarter notes. With level 2, we're going to keep the same drum beat as level 1, and we're going to add 8th note triplet bass drum fills. This will be perfect for drummers that have been playing about 6 months to a year. With level 3, we're going to break down the full quarter note drum beat with 4 on the floor on the bass drum, and we're going to expand on some of the 8th note triplet bass drum fills. If you've been playing for about a year to 3 years, this will be perfect for your level. With level 4, that's the note for note version of the actual song. The drum beat stays the same as level 3, and we'll break down 2 more drum fills that are on level 4. We will also add the bass drum on all 4 quarter notes with all the drum fills. Before we get started, be sure that you download the free PDF file with the breakdown of examples number 1 through 11. You'll find the link in the description below. Let's take a look at example number 1. We have 4 quarter notes on the hi-hat on beats 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to add the snare drum on beats 2 and 4, and then we're going to add the bass drum on beats 1 and 3. Great, let's do this together at 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. With example number 2, we have 4 quarter notes. On beat 1, we have the snare drum. On beat 2, we have the small tom. Beat 3 is the medium tom, and beat 4 is the floor tom. And the sticking is going to be alternating. We're going to do right, left, right, left. Or if you're left-handed, just do left, right, left, right. And this is going to be the main drum fill of level 1. Let's see if we can do this together at 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a look at example number 3. With example number 3, we have 4 quarter notes with the snare drum and the floor tom in unison. Left hand on the snare drum, right hand on the floor tom on beats 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is going to be the drum fill and measure number 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, now that you've learned the main drum beat and the 2 drum fills for level 1, click on the card above, and that will take you to another YouTube video where you can play along to the song with this actual drum beat and fills added to the song. So let's start level 2. With level 2, the drum beat is the same as level 1. And now we'll start the first drum fill. This is example number 4. This is going to be in measure number 5. So the drum fill is based on 8th note triplets. It's the first and third triplet of every beat, of every quarter note. I'll assume that you already know what 8th note triplets are. If you don't, I did a whole extensive video, a whole tutorial. I'll put the link to the card above. Check that out first. I break down all the 8th note triplets. Then you can come back and try this fill. Now let's try this together at 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So example number 5 is the same rhythm as example number 4. We're just going to move the rhythm around the drums. So on beat 1, we have 2 hits on the snare drum. On beat 2, we have 2 hits on the small tom. Beat 3, we have 2 hits on the medium tom. And then on beat 4, 2 hits on the floor tom. Awesome. Now let's see if we can do this together at 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that you've learned the 2 main new drum fills for level 2, click on the card above. That will take you to the other YouTube video, level 2, so you can play along with the actual Mariah Carey song with these new drum fills added. So now let's break down example number 6. This is basically the same drum beat from the first example, except we're just going to be adding the bass drum on all 4 quarter notes. So we're just going to be adding the bass drum at beats 2 and 4. So on beats 2 and 4, you're going to hit all 3 limbs, hi-hat, snare, and bass.
Let's see if we can do this together at 100 beats per minute.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So now let's take a look at example number 7. Example number 7 is just a measure of 8th note triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet.
Let's try the example together at 100 beats per minute.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet.
Example number 8 is the same rhythm as example number 7. It's just a full measure of 8th note triplets. The only difference is we're going to move it around the toms like we did with example number 4 and 5. So the first beat, the first 3 triplets are going to be on the snare drum. Then when we move up to beat number 2, we're going to move up to the small tom. Then on beat number 3, 3/8 note triplets on the medium tom. And then beat number 4, 3/8 note triplets on the floor tom.
Let's try the example together at 100 beats per minute.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet.
Example number 9, the first 3 beats are the same as example number 6. So you're basically playing the drum beat for the first 3 beats on 1, 2, and 3. Then on beat 4, you're going to play the short fill on 4 triplet. And I would just alternate your hands, right, left, right.
Awesome. Now let's see if we can do this together at 100 beats per minute.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4 triplet.
Now that you've learned the new drum beat for level 3 and the new drum fills, click on the card above. This will take you to the actual Mariah Carey song, but with this new drum beat and the new fills added for level 3. So now that we get into level 4, the drum beat is the same for level 4 as level number 3. So we'll take a look at example number 10. This is the first fill we'll break down in level 4. And you'll notice example number 10 is very similar to example number 9. The rhythm is the same. We're just going to add a bass drum on beat 4. So beats 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be the same with a bass drum added, and then we're just going to move that same rhythm around the toms. So on beat 4, we have the snare drum and the bass drum. On the trip, the second triplet, we're going to move that up to the small tom, and then the third triplet on the let, we're going to move that down to the floor tom. Same sticking, right, left, right.
Let's try the example together at 100 beats per minute.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4 triplet.
With example number 11, we're playing the drum beat for the first 2 beats on 1 and 2, and then the fill starts on beat number 3. So you're going to hit the hi-hat and the bass drum, and then 2 triplets on the trip and the let, so 3 trip let, and it's going to be right, left, left, and then we're going to hit the snare drum and the bass drum on beat 4, and then you're going to move your left hand up to the small tom on the second 8th note triplet on the trip, and then your right hand down to the floor tom on the last 8th note triplet on the let. So the sticking I found the easiest was going right, left, left, right, left, right.
Awesome. Now let's see if we can do this together at 100 beats per minute.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet.
Now you've learned the main drum beat and the 2 new fills for level 4. Click on the card above. That will take you to the original song, Mariah Carey, and you'll see the transcription with all the fills for the whole song.
If you want to get any of the transcriptions for the different levels, level 1 is free. and then you can purchase level 2, level 3, and level 4 separately, or you can purchase them all together in a package. If you want to get more in depth with the entire song and learn all the fills for level 3 and level 4, which is the note-for-note version of the song, you can purchase a bonus tutorial and drum transcription package. The bonus video tutorial includes all level 3 and level 4 fills that aren't in this tutorial. Each fill is broken down with the rhythm and all the stickings. Every fill also has a video practice loop at 80, 100, and 125 beats per minute for 8 measures. There is also an added PDF file with all of the breakdown examples. The package also includes all the transcriptions from level 2, level 3, and level 4, which is the note-for-note version. So to sum it up, you will get the PDF file with the breakdown of the fills, all the videos with the fill breakdowns, and all the transcriptions. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope the tutorial helped you learn how to play the song and it made it easier to break down the fills and the drum beats. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to comment, and it really helps out the channel a lot. So thanks a lot, and we will see you next time. Thanks.